Lakers starting five. They've got Russell Westbrook. Johnson is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Reeves in a two-guard. And for the Clippers, George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the 1. And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
And he gets it back. Lets a three fly. The Clippers grab the miss. George for three, nails it from 3.
I think one of Paul George's best shots is his pull-up jump shot. He's been destroying defenses for years with that mid-range pull-up.
To the inside, Johnson. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Jackson against Westbrook. Davis with the block.
No, sir, don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
Back to Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. The shot clock violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Covered by Johnson.
I got ball.
6 on the shot clock. Right at the free throw line. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Westbrook, the pass to James. Takes a 3. He buries it from 3.
Really nice looking stroke on James's shot from out at the arc. He can make the three-point shot look so easy, just like he does every other part of the game.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
And Davis with the basket on the assist by Westbrook.
Boy, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
George outside to end the run. And that's 2 points on the layup. And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body, Grant.
So true, B.A. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
James outside. Count it.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
George passes to Zubac. Shoots over Davis. James left side to the middle. Here's Johnson. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. Leonard against James. Leonard can't get it to go.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Here's Reeves. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Oh, there's the alley! And finished off by Davis.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Timeout called, the Lakers.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And the Lakers making a change here. Anthony's checked in. The Lakers have got 6 of 8 shots to go. James outside. To the wing on the left. From outside the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jackson outside. And Davis with the block. It's James on the wing. Pass to Reeves. Back to James. Fades back. And Davis slams it home.
Well, Davis, one of the hardest working and best rebounders in the NBA, showing you great effort that time.
And the Clippers call time here. Well, Anthony Davis helped rescuing the Lakers from some lean years. In the 6 seasons prior to his arrival, they'd missed the playoffs more times than in the previous 65 years of the franchise.
And a year after they got him, they're hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. And now with his new contract, he should help them compete for a long time to come.
Lakers on D. 7-point differential. Back to Zubac. Here's Leonard. That one rolls around and rims out. The Lakers have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. James passes to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Watching LeBron in the pick and roll is artistry in motion. Timing, precision, everything's right on the mark.
Well, the Clippers shooting has not been great early. Just 27%. Pass to Zubac. Here's Leonard. George outside. Leonard on the wing. Clock at 4. And the Clippers miss again.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's James. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
George, good.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Pass to Anthony. In transition, here they come. Here's Jackson. James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now. And he lobs it up to the rim.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And here are the Clippers now. They trail by 11. Westbrook against Jackson. And no good. And it's the Lakers the other way.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Yep, that one's good.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Leonard. And it's blocked by Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. The Lakers making a switch here.
For the Lakers.
Now here's George. The D's right on him. And that one's good, man. George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
Here's Westbrook. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You really get it all with Russell Westbrook. His versatility as a player is truly exceptional. That's what allows him to crank out triple-doubles one after another.
And while Westbrook has led the league in triple-doubles many seasons, I think that stat is also a testament to his hustle.
Yeah, when it comes to pure energy, Westbrook is maybe unmatched. He's the ultimate hard worker. Every minute he's on the floor, he's doing his best to make an impact on the game. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. A one-hand hole punch.
George's shot is off.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yes, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
On the wing man. George outside. Pass to Powell. Shot clock at 6. The three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Westbrook right side. Pump for 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things. Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Westbrook drawing the double. Howard, the pass to Westbrook. Back to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
The Clippers trail. George outside. Outside Covington. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now. Banked it in off the glass. Westbrook's got 5.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's George. Can't get it to drop. And it's the Lakers the other way. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And stolen by Covington. George against Westbrook. George, good. He has 7.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Westbrook into the lane. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Here's Batum. It'll count. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Well, he can be a one-man army, rebounding, scoring, and assisting. But Russell Westbrook knows he's got to rally those around him to win.
We got to do it together. And I think that's more important than scoring any points or doing anything else is leadership. And that's where I got to find my niche and try to lead the guys.
Westbrook is all about winning, Grant.
Yes, he is, and his teammates will tell you as well. For all the stats he piles up at the end of the day, he's laser focused on getting the dub.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
We've got Norman Powell. Robert Covington is out there with Nicholas Batum. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Coffey in at the 3. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Rebound, the Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Horton Tucker can't hit. Well, the Clippers shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Pass to Coffey. Back to Batum. Baseline try. Rebounded by Johnson.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Back to Monk. Here's Horton Tucker. And here's Howard with the drive. And it's Howard finishing it off.
He might as well just get out of the way when Howard has some speed behind him. A vicious dunker.
The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Batum. Here's man. Monk covers. It's stolen by Howard. It's Johnson with a drive. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It is. No reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers. I did a pretty good job.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Like a lot of young players, BA, it took Monk some time to get going, but he's found his stride in the NBA now.
You know, Clark, with Malik Monk, you can see the improvement he's had.
Yeah, it's about efficiency. We knew he could put the ball in the basket, but now his shot selection has improved, and I think he's gotten better as a ball handler, too.
Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Lakers also with a sub. LeBron, he's checked in for Howard. And again, no good by the Clippers.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Pass to Horton Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Kennard finds Covington. He drops it from range. Covington's got 5 now.
How about the alertness of Covington? I mean, sensing the separation from the defense and then catching.
Oh, big time right there.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Drains the triple. Give him 8.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him.
Assisted by
Sharing the basketball is a part of the game that Monk needs to continue to add to complement his shooting.
Pass to Coffey. Here's man. Monk with a steal. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
This game, another feather in LeBron's cap, and by now he's got a lot of feathers in a lot of caps. What a night.
The Clippers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's man. Monk covers. Pass to Covington. Launches it. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Horton Tucker. The fader. Not enough on that one as it misses. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
All right, BA, Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the court. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
Different perspective, Allie. Good stuff. Down low. Here's James. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And the Clippers call time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Zubac's with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Lakers on D. Here's Leonard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got his first basket.
Count on Leonard to not get held back by the contact. He goes right through it to get his shot off.
And the layup is good.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Leonard left side. Jackson outside. And they recover it. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
James double teamed. Inside. Here's Westbrook. No good there. Oh, solid D from Leonard. Double team on Leonard. James with the block.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to swat it down.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Jackson outside.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
James with the ball, and Kennard picks him up defensively.
Still possessing incredible athleticism. LeBron James, when he attacks like this, you can almost forget about stopping.
The Clippers have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Leonard outside. From the baseline. Unable to get that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. Pass to Westbrook. Stolen by Jackson. Check by Davis. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's James with the jam.
You know, once LeBron's at the rim, you might as well turn your head if you don't want to appear on a poster somewhere, because he's throwing it down with force when he gets to the rack.
Here's Leonard. Some solid defense from James.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Bradley misses. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 44% from the field during the second. Leonard passes to Zubac. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Boy, you describe AD's games and you start running out of superlatives. I mean, when this guy is healthy, he dominates in a different fashion, but in similar ways to Tim Duncan.
Now here's Kennard, guarded closely. Check by James to stop the drought, and Davis with the block. Westbrook outside to the inside, and finished off by Davis.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
The Clippers shooting just around 36%. Not the best execution. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers.
BA and Anthony Davis, you got a big man who can give you 28 a game and contend for Defensive Player of the Year. Enough said.
For the Clippers, Paul George comes in for Zubac. And it's Powell in for Kennard. Augustine, he's checked in for the Lakers. Brad Bucket makes it 3 for 5.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
And Davis standing 6'10" with a 7'6" wingspan. His sphere of influence, let's call it, is gigantic.
BA, I love that phrase, sphere of influence, and that's exactly what AD has. Multiple first-time all-defense selections and rightfully so. This guy gets it done at both ends.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Here's Jackson. The second effort. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. Westbrook, the pass to Davis. Got it. And Davis has got 6 here in the quarter.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Leonard. Looking to get it going. No good off the back of the rim.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Westbrook with the miss.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Come to me.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
7 seconds left in the first half. It's George on the wing. That three's off the mark. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks a lot. I'm with Frank Vogel. And, Coach, what's going to be critical in the second half to get this win?
It'll just be us. Okay, we got to go on the three-point line, keep them off the free throw line, make them make contested twos. We got to move the basketball offensively.
Your expectations are always high defensively. Thank you, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 21 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 blocks. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. What you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout. James has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And so in the game for the Lakers, we've got LeBron James. Johnson is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Reeves in at the 2. Here's Jackson. Rebound, the Lakers. James has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Westbrook can't hit. The Clippers shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Leonard outside. Over James. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Anthony Davis.
It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game, and he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well.
Pass to Reeves. Launches a 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. 5 points in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Leonard outside. Back to George. Just 5 on the clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Releases. Leonard can't get it to go.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And it's blocked by Davis. Out of bounds, the Clippers will keep possession. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And the Lakers making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Here's Jackson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
With impressive quickness, Jackson is usually able to stay a step or two ahead of the defense.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Jackson. And the Clippers making a change here. Covington's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Lakers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Westbrook. Johnson's got 7 points.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Pass to Westbrook, and Westbrook draws the double. Anthony outside. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
3-point basket.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Zubac passes to Leonard. George outside. Pass to Jackson. Clock at 6. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. That'll shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
And that one falls for Jackson. For the Clippers, Batum is checked in for Zubac. And it's Coffey in for Kawhi Leonard.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. To the right side, pass to Howard. Knocked away. And here they come. For 3, George knocks it down from distance. He's got 10.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Here's Horton Tucker.
LA foul. Amir
Man,
Coffey.
he's checked in for the
That's
Clippers.
his first personal foul. First team foul.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Anthony outside. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Howard, the pass to Anthony. Goes back up. And Howard with the lay-in. Howard's got 6 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
For 3, Covington. Rebound by the Lakers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Howard, the pass to Anthony. Over Covington. Anthony misses. The Clippers have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. George outside. Into the lane. And George with the jam.
Befuddling body control from George. I mean, taking the hit like a man and still getting all the way to the basket.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. And the basket by Coffey.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
Here's Howard. That shot off. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Coffee softly drops in the floater.
You know, Batum is not just a scorer. He's a really good all-around player. Very effective at finding the open man, too.
Pass to Reeves. Now Anthony. Here's Horton Tucker. George defending. George against Anthony. Here's Reeves. The baseline J is on the way.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Here's Coffee. Rebound by the Lakers. Left side Monk to the paint. Anthony misses. And it's the Clippers ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. George, right side. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. Howard's got 4 rebounds now. Monk for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. George draws the double. Wide open look. Howard grabs the miss. The Lakers shooting 56% today. Outside Monk. Takes it inside.
Yeah, when you look at Monk's shot mechanics, they're really solid. Even with the foul, he completed his follow-through in his shooting motion. Impressive.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Powell, he's checked in for Coffee. Powell's shot is off. Well, the Lakers shooting just 36% in the third.
Yeah, and you know, as LeBron continues his illustrious, remarkable career, the question seems unavoidable. It's inevitable. Him or MJ for greatest of all time. For me, it's a matter of what flavor you like. You can't go wrong with either one. Personally, I know George's got the range, LeBron's got the career numbers, but I like the fact LeBron is 6'8", 250 plus, and Jordan was only 6'6", 215. I'm going with the bigger guy.
Pass to man.
2 minutes remaining.
Lets a floater go. The shot comes out. Now the Lakers take it the other way. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Here's James. Hits the front of the rim and out. You know, Clark, it seems LeBron has cemented his top 2 spot, but many will say he'll never pass Jordan. What do you think?
Well, B, I tell you what, I don't have a problem with those folks who say that MJ is the greatest. I can see why people feel that way. And I'm leaning that way, but I love what LeBron has done longevity-wise. Titles are not the only measure for greatness in a team sport. So LeBron would get my nod just by an edge, a whisker, if I had to pick one or the other, him or MJ.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Oh, Covington with a block.
No, sir, not today. Don't come in here. Covington not having it. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. And it's the Clippers ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's man. Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's James. And he can't get that one. Good D by Covington. The Clippers really having a tough go here. Here's man. 6 points for him. And that one's good. Covington.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket. and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing man, check by Davis. Pass to Leonard. And the bucket is good. Leonard's got 8 points.
You see how composed Leonard is close to the bucket, knows exactly how to score at will.
It could go. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Lakers on top. They lead by 13. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Kawhi and Morris in at the forward slots. Reggie Jackson out there with Norman Powell. And it's Zubats in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Left side Davis. Westbrook outside. Johnson passes to Anthony. And Westbrook draws the double. Pulls up. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
And so here are the Clippers. 15-point game. Pass to Leonard. Over Anthony. Leonard can't get it to go.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
And it's Westbrook off the drive. Johnson passes to Westbrook. And Westbrook draws the double. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Pass to Zubats. Now Powell. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. A little mid-range shot is up. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
If you want to study how to work the mid-range area, just watch Leonard. Precise in everything he does.
Zubats with the steal. Powell passes to Jackson. Here's Westbrook. And that one good.
Russell Westbrook.
And the Lakers lead by 17.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Jackson against Westbrook. Here's Powell. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too.
Pass to Bradley. The 3-ball. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. It's Powell on the wing. With the floater. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Bradley. Powell with a steal. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. There's the drive. And Davis with the block. And they get it back. Powell outside. And that one comes up a bit short. Well, the Lakers shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Anthony, another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Timeout called, the Clippers.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Another shot, and he sinks the layup. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
A moment here for an injury report. And now Allie LaForce has an update for us on LeBron. What's the news, Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Lakers. It appears to be a mild to moderate sprained ankle. They don't think it's too serious. And you can't overstate that. They're losing a big puzzle piece here. This is a hole they might struggle to fill in the games ahead. Guys?
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
Here's Westbrook. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Jackson against Westbrook from deep three-point range. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Davis. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
The Clippers making a switch here. George is checked in. And Leonard, here we go. Over Anthony. No good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Zubac. Back to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Goes up at the elbow. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Leonard's got 12 points here in the second half. Here's Westbrook. And he converts the layup. That gives him a double-double in this one. The Clippers shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. George outside, and he drives in, and the layup is good off the glass.
Really difficult to contain Paul George in these pick-and-roll sets because of his speed. I mean, that's one element that gives him a great advantage. He's really good at making decisions in tight spaces and in these pick-and-roll situations.
Jackson with it. Lets it go from deep. Here's Zubac. Leonard for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Leonard's got 19.
I'll tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Anthony outside to the middle. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Shoots over Jackson. Got a piece of it. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. James is checked in for the Lakers.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting 34% so far in this one. Leonard against James. And he gets that one.
As bad as he was in the first half, That's how good he's been since.
Jackson against Westbrook. To the paint. And Davis slams it home.
Good positioning that time from AD. Working the pick and roll beautifully.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time.
Russell Westbrook.
That'll be foul number 5 on him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Leonard outside. There's Jackson with the 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 4 assists in the game. Westbrook against Jackson. Now here's Westbrook. Defense right on him. Pass to Reeves. Puts up a 3. 1:52 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Westbrook left side. Here's Reeves. George defending. Shot clock at 3. And there's James from the arc. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Driving to the basket. To the inside. Here's Davis. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Pass to George. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
You know, coming out of high school, George had a lot of options. He chose Fresno State, and it was a good call. His skills were on full display. He got to grow and blossom there. He became a leader. Even got his number retired and earned the number 10 pick in the draft, which was a surprise. But he's paid that off in a big way over his career.
And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
It's stolen by James.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Lakers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
LeBron James.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Davis.
They couldn't have asked more from him, putting up the sick triple-double.
And Leonard drops them both.
One of the most improved players ever. Kawhi came into the league as a defensive specialist, but Leonard has blossomed into a finals MVP on multiple teams. Just a franchise-level talent. Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And the Lakers with possession here. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Westbrook, that's good.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Back to Westbrook. Pass to Davis. Oh, George with a steal. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.